Hey guys, it's Tori, and today I'm doing the Small Booktuber Tag. I was tagged in this by Joe Loves to Read, and I cannot find the original video, so I don't know if it's just not up anymore. Even when I've watched a few other people do this tag, I haven't even seen them mention the original, so I'm just assuming it doesn't exist anymore. If you know it does, please feel free to let me know so I can link it in the description box, but for now, I have no idea. So let's just get into the questions. Question 1 is just to introduce yourself. So, hi, I'm Tori. I love to read. My channel is Hufflepuff Discovery, if you couldn't already tell that. I try to read a variety of different genres, although mostly what I've been reading recently and what I prefer to read is classics, historical fiction, and fantasy. So those are my main 3 types of literature that I like to read, and I discuss them in many different ways. Obviously, I do wrap-ups, TBRs, but I also like doing a lot of discussion videos, especially about classics. So if you're into that, you have come to the right channel, excuse me. And on top of just liking to read, I do really like to make videos, so Booktube is definitely perfect for me to be able to do that, to just kind of be able to share my thoughts in a way that I don't always feel like I can in my real life. Question 2 is, how long have you been on Booktube? And I just reached my 2-year mark earlier this year, which is crazy to me. I, for a long time, wasn't very good at like reaching out and making very many connections, so it took me a little while to kind of get things rolling on my subscriber count, but it's been 2 years and I've still loved every moment of it. Question 2 is, how long have you been on Booktube? And I reached my 2-year mark earlier this year, which is really exciting. So I guess at this point it's been like almost 2.5 years, and I've loved every second of it. I love the process of making videos and being able to talk about them. That's why I'm here. That's my main concern, and so it's just been wonderful the whole time. Question 3, what types of videos do you make? So again, talk about books. I like doing discussion videos. I've done a lot of tags recently. I didn't used to do very many, but recently I've had a lot more people tag me in tags, so I've tried to prioritize those a bit more. But I do really, my favorite types of videos to make are more discussion videos about classics in particular. So throughout the year, I'll kind of try to sporadically do things like that. I also will do vlogs here and there. I try to do at least 1 vlog a month. And then of course, wrap-ups, TBRs. I do have a TBR game that is based on Apples to Apples. That's called Books to Books, that I do now every month. Before it was every other month, but I started doing it every month. So you can look at that. And yeah, that's pretty much what my channel contains. Question 4 is, what do you love about Booktube? I just love the connection. Honestly, I genuinely love being able to connect with other readers, people who read as voraciously or more voraciously than me, because I feel like often in my life I will meet people who say they enjoy to read but maybe don't read that much. They don't prioritize reading as much as I do, and so they're not able to get to as many books, and that just makes it hard to have really good conversations. Plus, I feel like people are weird about having good conversations about books. Like, I just never, even people who I know like to read, I don't always get to have a good conversation about books with them. So I really enjoy having the conversation about books, being able to meet other people from around the world from all different backgrounds and talk to them about books. And it's just a great community to be a part of. Question 5, what types of books do you read? So I already mentioned that in my introduction of myself. Like I said, I primarily read classics, historical fiction, and fantasy, and then I will branch out of that a little bit to like literary fiction sometimes. Sometimes I'll read science fiction, sometimes I read dystopian. I'm willing to branch out a little bit, but those 3 are really what I focus on, and that's what I prefer to read. I also do try to read some nonfiction as much as possible as well, although I, in recent months, have not done that as much as I would like to, so I need to remedy that, but I do try to get some nonfiction in there as well. Question 6, what is your favorite video that you've made? That is so hard because I have a lot that I'm really pleased with. I think a couple of the videos that I look back on and I just feel so pleased with is, first of all, last year I did a video on the fallen woman trope for Booktober, and I really loved that and liked how it turned out. Another one I did more recently was about the Brontes and kind of ranking the Brontes, and that was a very interesting discussion. And then the third one I'm really pleased with is Karens in literature, where I talked about Karens in classic literature and as time went on how they changed a little bit and how the approach to those types of characters changed, and that was a lot of fun to do as well. Definitely one that, I mean, you can't take it too seriously, but it was really fun. So I feel like those 3 discussion videos were ones that I'm really proud of. And I'm also really proud of being able to do both my Bookopoly last year and then doing Books to Books this year, my TBR games. And I actually used to do a series that I really liked where I would recommend characters books, which I thought was a lot of fun. I need to do another one of those. It's been a while, but those are some that I've really liked doing and that have made me think a little bit more and maybe are a little different than things that you've seen on other channels. So, and question 7 is of course to tag at least 4 Small Booktube channels, and I need to check because I feel like a lot of the channels I used to consider small, like under 1,000 subscribers, have recently reached 1,000, so I need to check. I also don't know who has already done this. I feel like this is one that's kind of been going around, so if you've already done it and I mention you, please, like, don't feel bad about not being able to do it because you already did it. I mean, this is one you really can only do once, so it's totally fine. I think I'm going to tag Emily from Novell Novels, Jackie Reads and Writes, David Wiley, Margaret Pinard. I know that's already 4, but I think I'm going to just check and see if there's anyone else that is a small booktuber that I can tag. Honestly, it's so interesting that most of the people I follow have like just hit their 1,000 subscriber mark. So anyway, trying to search. Okay, Reading When I Can is another one that she has less than 1,000. Ray of Sunlight and author Lauren Adele. We'll stop there because I feel like I've been through my whole list of channels I'm subscribed to, and I'm sure I've missed a couple, and I apologize if you're a small booktuber that I subscribe to that I just forgot, but I don't have time to go through every single one of these and see how many subscribers they have. Hey guys, it's Editing Tori here, and I just realized I forgot to tag Heather from Fresh Parchment. She also has a wonderful channel and is a small booktuber, so I tag her as well. Again, all these people, I don't know if they've already been tagged or already done it, but I'm tagging all of them to spread the word about their channels, so definitely check them all out. So anyway, those, I think that was like 5 or 6 channels. You are all tagged. Again, if you've already done this, don't worry about it, but I'd love to see you do it. And check those small booktubers out because they're wonderful, and you definitely should look into their channels because they have great content. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!